Hello, my guys. Welcome to another episode of the Microwave Kicks. Yes, it's the transfer season. The transfers are hitting up every single day, and it's quite good if we all bring this to your notice and explain this one after the other. So we're not going to be talking about only Chelsea today. We are also going to be talking about other clubs as well. We're going to be talking about Manchester United, Barcelona, and other clubs as well. So let's start with the Jorrel Petrovic story. But before then, if you're new to this channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly, subscribe so that you can get updates like this every time we post. Okay, so let's get into it. Jorrel Petrovic has joined AFC Bournemouth on a permanent transfer. So congratulations to Jorrel Petrovic. Finally has found a home. Since he left the US, came to Chelsea 2 years ago. It has not really worked out for him. Because of the fact that, yes, he had to go on loan. He had to get first team football, which he did at Strasbourg, and he was the best player at Strasbourg. Strasbourg qualified for the Conference League. Petrovic was supposed to be playing in the Conference League, but he took a different path. Now, the plan for him initially was to go to Strasbourg, get enough playing time, come back to Chelsea, and competes to be the number one. But he wants that guaranteed spot, because what he has been told before going to Strasbourg is that once he does well over there and he comes back, he will be the number one. But with the way Sanchez has been performing, they gave him an option that, okay, when you come, what you do is to compete with Sanchez, but he didn't want that. And because of some image right and some things that relates to his contract issue, he had to move, and Chelsea got, the cashing on him, so Chelsea got, enough profit on him, and it's normal. So he has found a home finally, and congratulations to him. I think the fee will be around 25 million. So it's a normal thing. It's worth it. So another story also, let's move quickly, is according to London Blue podcast, it said there's definitely some interest from Napoli in Trevoh Chalobah. I still think that there might be bids that make Chelsea think about it, but it's a lot different than previously. They are certainly not putting him around. They are certainly not saying he's for sale. They are certainly not encouraging bids. So what this means is Chelsea directors are actually caught up in two minds. This is a pure profit, all right? Now, if they sell him, they get pure profit. Now, due to the fact that Chelsea have so many players to sell, they are not in that bad financial state that they have to sell for pure profits. All right? So, if Chelsea keeps him, good assets. If Chelsea lets him go, pure profits. So now the directors are thinking, should we keep this guy? Because this guy has done well since he came back from Crystal Palace. Should we keep him? So they are really caught up in so much. That's why I usually say that Chelsea directors are giving Chelsea fans mixed feelings. Sometimes they want to do the right thing. Sometimes you might think they want to do the wrong thing. But to them, it's the right thing. But obviously to you, it's the wrong thing. By which, like that previous story I gave by letting Petrovic go, which to Chelsea fans is the wrong thing. But to the directors, is the right thing. So they think they know better, which we actually believe most of the time that they do. But most of the time, they make the wrong decisions and they give us mixed feelings. But that being said, to me, Chaloba has to stay. It has been an asset. This is a guy that has played with Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has played with good experienced players. I want Chaloba to stay. For no reason, Chelsea directors should sanction that deal. Napoli know what they can get in Chaloba. All right, he was very, very important to Chelsea running, to qualify for the Champions League. It was very important to Chelsea, winning the Conference League. It was very important to Chelsea winning the Club World Cup. So it is very important, all right, to keep him in the squad. He can be a squad player. He doesn't complain. He doesn't murmur. Nothing. Let him stay. He's a humble player, and I think his quality is needed in Chelsea. Look at how he performed against PSG at the final. So we need to keep this kind of talent and this kind of assets in the club. Now let's move to the next story. This is from London Blue again. He said, "I'm told by people on the outside, as according to Matt Law, I'm told by people on the outside that if Aston Villa do go for Nicolas Jackson, it would immediately trigger a bid for Morgan Rogers to Chelsea. In as much as I like this deal, I still have a bit of not really convinced about it. Aston Villa right now are in a good financial position, than AC Milan. Manchester United, I gave the report yesterday concerning Manchester United interest in Nicolas Jackson and what he could bring to the club. So if you have not seen that video, check that out. I also made a video concerning Alexander Isak to Liverpool. So you can check that out if you've not seen that video as well. So for Morgan Rogers, very good player, still from the City Academy. So we know we are assembling the band of the City Academy in Chelsea. So still for that City Academy. Now, automatically, he will have interest from Joe Sheed. Automatically, he will have interest from Lawrence Stewart, the Chelsea directors and all of that. Him coming to Chelsea, very good one. It will bring so much competition on the front line, because losing Nicolas Jackson simply means Chelsea will need to sign another, attacker. And even before losing Nicolas Jackson, Chelsea still needs another attacker on the left wing. Now, bringing Morgan Rogers, he can play on the left wing, he can play in the middle, he can play on the right wing. So he's a very good asset. Chelsea, like I said earlier, Chelsea will keep going for talents who are very versatile, that can play in either wings. So to me, Morgan Rogers is a very good player. If he comes to Chelsea, he's going to do well. With the likes of the lab, they already understand. They already played together in the City Academy with Palmer and the rest. So they already understand how they want to play, and they have a coach who already understands them right from back in the days. So they know what they want to do. I wouldn't like this deal. To me, I want Jackson to stay because of the fact that we'll have injuries. We can't just use 2 games to judge our Pedro. Injuries might come, fatigue might come, loss of form might come. So with the whole burden be put on the lap. Yes, I understand on the player side, he doesn't want to be the third choice striker. But we can as well integrate him to the left wing. It's possible. Or we could probably play João Pedro on the left wing. Then still play Jackson up front. I don't know what the directors want, but I think that, I don't know, but having Morgan Rogers coming right now will be an extra attacker, and that might just put it at the end for Nicolas Jackson at Chelsea. It's better he goes to Aston Villa, that is not a direct rival, than Manchester United, that is a rival. Forget the fact that Manchester United are sitting 15th. They are a very good side. And once they bounce back, they might also be a rival. So let's see how it goes. It is what it is. Also, Chelsea are also interested in Garnacho for Manchester United. Chelsea are interested in Garnacho, and for a second choice striker, if it costs 30 million, 30 million, not bad. If it costs anything above 40 million, I think it's a bad investment. Because for Garnacho, very good player, but he has a lot of challenges with him, attitude issues, so much when it comes to his time at Manchester United. Would he play so well in Chelsea? Under Maresca, he would do well, no doubt. But if he will be willing to listen, he can play second fiddle to Gittins. They might compete, they might do whatever they want to do, but I think Chelsea are still looking into that deal. But let me know what you think on signing Nicolas Jackson to Aston Villa. Let me know what you think. If you would sanction the deal for Morgan Rogers to Chelsea, tell me what you think about Garnacho to Chelsea. I don't want to accept that deal, but if Chelsea gets someone better, I think I will. But maybe Chelsea are interested in him because of the Premier League experience and because of he's a young, promising footballer as well. He's not like at his peak yet, but let's see. One more story concerning Chelsea and Manchester United related issues is Barcelona, Bayern, and Manchester United have shown interest in signing Nkunku. Now, Barcelona are just coming into the picture, all right? And it's quite surprising because, yes, he would play well over there at Camp Nou because that's a slower league, and he has what it takes to play in a slower paced league, not this high press kind of fast-paced football in the Premier League. I think he's going to do well at Barcelona. Now, this is what Chelsea needs. Chelsea needs this competition within Manchester United, within Bayern Munich and Barcelona for one player. Now, this automatically drives the price up, and it helps, for Nkunku to pick in his rightful club. But I think this is a very, very good thing. This is what Chelsea has always wanted. He's going to do well at Barcelona. But is he going to get playing time? That's obviously if he plays in the middle. I don't think he is going to put so much players on the bench, all right, that Dani Olmo. I don't think he's going to put Dani Olmo on the bench, but he might play as a second fiddle striker. He might play as the number 9 striker. He can also play on the wings, and he can also play in the number 10 role. So it could help him in his form, get back his form. When you play under a coach like Hansi Flick, it brings out the best in you. No matter how bad you are, it brings out the best in you. So I think he can really do well over there. So for competition's sake, good. Now, according to the story I gave earlier on, Aston Villa are one of the Premier League club considering Alejandro Garnacho as Chelsea last month. A left-sided attacker is a key priority for Unai Emery. Garnacho preference is to stay in the Premier League. So initially, Aston Villa are also interested in Garnacho, so there's competition for Garnacho. So it's not only Chelsea. Aston Villa are also in the mix for Garnacho. With Chelsea actually sanctioned that deal, you know, with Chelsea actually let Garnacho go to Aston Villa, or with Chelsea probably go for Garnacho and as well sell Nicolas Jackson to Aston Villa. It remains to be seen. Also, Nicolas Jackson is another name considered by Aston Villa, like I mentioned earlier. Chelsea are not forcing Jackson out, so let's understand that. It's the fact. Chelsea are not forcing Jackson out, but could reconsider if bids come. So the only reason Jackson could leave is if a bid actually comes in right now. All right, if a good bid comes in right now, like I reported yesterday, then Jackson have the liberty to leave. Also, Jorrel Hato to Chelsea, a very, very good player who we all know that Cucurella needs a backup. Cucurella has been overworked, he has been overplayed, he has played numerous minutes, he played all the matches at the Club World Cup, he played numerous matches, he can play the Conference League, he played the Conference League, played also the Premier League. So he's the player only in that squad that doesn't have a replacement or he doesn't have a backup. So Jorrel Hato is a very, very good player who could actually replace Cucurella, and he's also versatile. He can play on the left wing, can play a left wing back, he can play left back, and can also play at left center back. The same thing we brought Renato Vega for, but Renato Vega wasn't able to stay to do what he was brought to do. But I think Hato, if it costs anything 30 million, there about 40, I think it's going to be worth 40 million. I think he's a very good player. But for a backup to be 40 million, it's quite expensive. But Chelsea would know how to cut the deal, reduce the price and everything. That is the quality player. That is the kind of player we need, you know, for Cucurella backup. He's a very, very good player. If Chelsea is not able to meet up that deal, then Samuel Smith is another player. But that being said, let's move to the next story. Now, for Barcelona, they've given the number 10 jersey to Yamila New No, and he has signed a new contract. Perfect. Very, very fantastic player. Barcelona are now putting the what's it called? Are putting the responsibility on him now that you are a very good player. We believe in you. We trust in you. We trust your talent. We know what you can deliver. You're a good player for now and the future. You just turned 18. He's not even up to 20, 25. So in the next 10 years, that is when he will be in his prime. So he has so much of time, you know, for him to develop and become even more better than how he is right now. So it's a very good thing for Barcelona and a very, very good one for the player, because the team is now built around him. A very good player, and under Hansi Flick, he has been cooking, and he's going to really do well in the next years and the next season coming. So I think this is a very, very good move for Barcelona for securing their assets and making it known that how good this guy is and how much they believe in him and how, you know, they want to build the team, you know, around him. Now, let's move forward, you know, to one more news concerning a Nigerian international. Now, let's go. Ademola Lookman seen, according to Fabrizio though, Ademola Lookman keen on Inter move. After further contact tonight with his camp, he told Atlanta he wants to leave. Inter will soon submit official bid for Nigerian forward, while Atlanta insists on more than 40 million for the Italian club. Ademola Lookman, current African best player who showed great talent for Atlanta, great service there over the years. Now let's understand that in Inter, they have a new coach in Trevoh. Now Trevoh, I don't think would love to play how would love to 100% play how Inzaghi played. So probably he wants to build his own squad. He wants to build his own team. Ademola Lookman, a very good player. He can play on the wings. He can play up front. He can play with a double striker up front. He can play, you know, behind two strikers. So he can play in either wings. In whatever position, whatever formation, Ademola Lookman will do well. That price, perfect. That price is not bad, all right, for the player of his caliber and for how good he is. Yes, he's 26, 27. Yes, you know, time is not on his side. He has to make the move now. He has done so well. Atlanta is not on his level anymore. He has, you know, outplayed them, and, you know, he has to move to a better club. He has to move to a better team. And I think Italy, if he wants to remain in Italy, then he has to be playing in the best clubs in Italy. The Juventus, the Inter Milan, those are the kind of clubs, the Napolis, those are the kind of clubs that guarantees you trophy, you know, season in, season out, that you should be playing for, which currently it's Inter Milan and Napoli. So I think that should be a very good deal for him if he goes to Inter Milan. He's not going to be changing jersey color. He's going to be wearing the same black and blue. So it's a very good thing for him if he moves over. We've been crying out for this move since he's just been at Atlanta. He's been disrespected there. He has had racial issues over there, and I think it's time for him, to make the move. Let me know what you think concerning Ademola Lookman's move. Let me know what you think concerning Rogers to Chelsea, Garnacho. Tell me what you think concerning Nkunku to Barcelona, and also new Barcelona number 10 in Jamal Musiala. Tell me what you think about all of that. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification, join this family. Please subscribe so that you can get updates like this as I drop them every single day. Until I come your way again next time, I remain your boy Mike Way. Stay cool. Cheers.